Think women didn't fight back in colonial times? Think again. In 1929, thousands of women in eastern Nigeria stood up to the British, not with guns, but with unity, power, and pure courage. They shut down offices, marched in protest, and made history. This is the story of the Aba Women's Riot, or as some call it, the Women's War. It started in Aba, a city in southeastern Nigeria. The British had introduced unfair taxes, first on the men, then rumors spread that women would be taxed too. For women who were already working hard in markets, this was the last straw. They said, no more. And just like that, the movement began, led by market women, mothers, grandmothers, mostly Igbo, but soon women from Ibibio, Ogoni, and other groups joined in. Over 10,000 women organized massive protests. They stormed colonial offices, sang protest songs, danced, and even mocked the British with satire. They had no weapons, but their voices thunder. They demanded the removal of corrupt local chiefs and exposed how British indirect rule was hurting their people. The British called it a riot, but it was a revolution, smart, organized, and fearless. Sadly, colonial forces opened fire during some protests. About 50 women were killed, but their fight didn't end there. The Women's War shook the British. It forced them to change how they govern. More women began joining political movements, demanding rights and reforms. It was one of the first major acts of resistance against colonial rule in Nigeria, and it came from the women. Today, their bravery is honored in books, songs, and even museum exhibits. They were more than protesters. They were freedom fighters. They don't teach you this in school, but Nigerian women have always been warriors, with or without weapons. Follow for more African stories they tried to erase.